now it's that time of the evening to introduce our tonight's star and author, Srimati Lalitha Ram. Srimati Lalitha Ram is the progeny of Sri Devulapalli Krishna Shastri Garu, who was the legendary poet in Andhra Pradesh, India. He was a recipient of one of the highest honors from the Indian government called Padma Bhushan, and various awards like Kala Prapurna from the Andhra Pradesh state government. Lalitha's father, Sri Shastri Garu, is a prominent writer and artist himself, popularly known as Sri Bujai. Her brother and sister-in-law, both are accomplished novelists as well, and published their novels with the publishing company called HarperCollins. As we all know, Lalitha Ram wrote her first novel in Telugu, her native language, and was recently awarded the most prestigious Anjali Devi Vamsi Award for Women Achievers. Lalitha Ram is also the founder of Telugu Samiti in Portland, promoting Telugu culture and literature. On the lighter side, Lalitha Ram enjoys all fine arts, good and bad films, and cooking. Her favorite quote I often hear is that kids around her inspire her to create again and again. She has dedicated this novel to her nephew Teja, the progeny in Devulapalli family. Lalitha Ram is married to Shiva, who is the backbone of all her crazy adventures, and are resided in Portland. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Srimati Lalitha Ram.
Thank you, Veena. Dear ladies and gentlemen, and my young friends, I hope you're having a very enjoyable afternoon. Welcome to the book launch of my English novel, Megha, Two Worlds Within. There are three main reasons why I wrote this novel. Firstly, it's my lineage. Like Veena said, my grandfather, Sri Devulapalli Krishna Shastri, was a very famous poet. In addition to poems, he also wrote prose, essays, lyrics both private and for films, dance ballets. He was a prolific speaker. He influenced some interesting movements in the state that I was born in. My dad is an artist. He wrote his own texts for works like Mahabharata and Panchatantra. And he was the recipient of the National Award for Children's Books. My brother and his wife both are English novelists. They have published with HarperCollins, and they have reached the bestsellers list in India. Phew. Talk of competition. Talk of pressure. I had no choice but to write. My second reason, secondly, an artist, or a writer, or a musician, they form a relationship with their audiences through an intense imaginary process. The journey and the connection are so fulfilling that they bring extreme joy to both. When we read our favorite authors, we think of them as our own. We love them, we laugh with them, we cry with them. sometimes may not find them very inspiring. Still, we love them. At the end of the day, they are a part of us. It is the hope for such intense connectivity that made me write. Thirdly, I have a passion for English literature. I studied English in my undergrad degree. I feel that language can make or break me. Several writers like Mom, Pearl Buck, Daphne du Maurier, Agatha Christie, Ayn Rand, they have all influenced me to some extent. I live their characters. For instance, if you have read P.G. Wodehouse, he has a wonderful pig in his novels, his comedy novels called The Empress of Blandings. I live the life of Empress of Blandings sometimes. He has written a novel called Pigs Have Wings. It is so humorous that today, even today when I read it, I'm rolling on the floor laughing. So literature has influenced me to such an extent that I have to express the waves of thoughts flowing through me all these years. Let me talk a little bit about my novel. My novel, Megha, is about this young woman who's idealistic, innocent, and sweet. She's sheltered, yet she decides to leave her parents and migrate to San Francisco. Then she undergoes a transformation process, which I'm sure that most of us can relate to. You and I can relate to it. I was very innocent, very sweet, hopefully, when I came here. But I have undergone this transformation. I hope I have remained sweet, but I have a wider perspective of the world. And I'm sure you all are. But how I wish my dad and my siblings were here with me. This is a compromise many of us had to make. Megha delves into this two-faced reality of our lives. While maintaining integrity, she has to overcome dimensions and direction, and define a direction for herself and her family. The novel is not just about Megha, just like the speakers have expressed. It explores human bonds. Friendship and love are very strong motives in my novels. I've written 2 so far. Friendship can exist between a man and a woman, 2 women, an adult and a child. Essentially, we make friends with people that have similar intellectuality, similar values, similar mode of thinking. Friends think alike, evolve together, and hopefully make an imprint in this world together. This is a recurring motive in both my novels. On another level, on a third level, my heroine propagates her own philosophy. She hopes to become a karmic visionary or a karmic capitalist. She envisions herself as bringing her philosophy to the business that she starts in India.